Thanks a lot. I'm truly happy to be here to join all of you. 你好，我名叫阿添，我是蔡主港的候选人。这大选是一个好机会，我政府知影，你人什么所在做了无好，你人做物件是对面顶看落来，有时看无，所以我人知影问题爱讲出来。 因为我人国民团结党希望伫国会内面代表你人，替你人讲话，也是有你人会鼓励，更较侪、更较好的人会出来替你人讲话。希望你支持我人，支持 Steve 姐，感谢你。你们大家好。 希望来临大选，你们能支持 Steve. Steve Chia is capable, hardworking, and dedicated. Yes. He will serve the residents of Pioneer very well. And NSP, as the second party with the largest number of candidates, would back him. Vote for NSP. Undala NSP. Vote for Steve. Undala Steve. Know who you are voting for. Know what is the policy that persons represent. That's the reason why the title of my speech today is Vote for Policies That Serve You. Like my colleague says, I refer to the Straits Times article about Choa Chu Kang GRC titled, What is NSP's Second Choice? My colleague has said very clearly, Singaporeans first. In fact, this is outdated politicking. Such point does not help further the concerns of Singaporeans. The way ahead is to focus on policy that affects Singaporeans, that affects you. It should be about contest of ideas on policies. Not about outdated politicking. It should be about the policy that your MP supports. And I have faith that Steve Chia will support the policies for you. One of the key concerns of Singaporeans is high cost of living. One of the key contributors of the high cost of living is our taxation policy. It is important that you need to know the policy position of your MP and whether his position is in line with yours. During the parliamentary session number 11, session number 2, volume number 86, sitting number 2, regarding the debate on President's address, when the sitting date is 2009-05-25. Mr. Alvin Yeo, then MP for Hong Kong, and the current PAP candidate for Choa Chu Kang, is asking for a tax cut for top income earner. Mr. Alvin Yeo is seeking to cut personal income tax for the top earners. He is fighting for tax cut for those who make more than $220,000 a year. The tax rate is 20%. I cannot understand why he wanted to make such a request in the midst of an economic recession in 2009. GDP forecast for 2009 by MTI was at -9 to -6%. Do you understand why he wanted to ask for the tax cut for the rich during recession?
Cut for the ministers. Minister be less tax. Get off.
Many ordinary Singaporeans were worried about their jobs and their bills as retrenchment fears were high and salaries were cut. Perhaps Mr. Albino can explain why he put the ordinary Singaporeans second. It means that you are his second choice. Do you want to be second choice? Do you want to be anybody's second choice? We need you to understand why ordinary Singaporeans should be nervous when personal income tax rate is cut. In 2003, when the top income earner has a 2% cut in tax, the GST went up from 3 to 5%. Will we get a repeat of 2003 when personal income tax is cut again? Will GST increase? NSP continues to state that GST needs to be reduced to 5% and essential items to be exempted to reduce the tax burden on ordinary Singaporeans. In our manifesto, and they have not responded, so I have to present here. We did a study on how changes in our taxation policy has affected the top income earners and lower income earners. We compare the taxes to be paid by a low income earner earning $1,004 a month in the year 2003 and 2008. Because of their low income, they do not pay income tax. GST is 7% in 2008 and 4% in 2003. If that person spends $10,000 a year, he pays $50 more tax after GST credit. Let us compare the taxes to be paid by a top income earner, for example, a minister earning $1.5 million a year in the year 2003 and 2008. They do pay income tax, but in 2008 they pay less as tax rate is lower. If he spends $300,000 a year, nearly every other day he spends $1,000. He pays $19,000 less tax after GST credit. $19,000 less tax after GST credit. These taxation policies of lower income tax for the top income earner and higher GST continue to benefit the rich. It is therefore important that you need to know the policy position of your MP. Know who you are voting for. On behalf of Team NSP for Jurong, we would like to invite the PAP candidates to attend our rally on 3rd May. Let us have a contest of ideas. Let us have a debate so that voters will clearly understand our policy positions, what we represent, why we want to go to Parliament. We are going in there to fight for you! also received an email asking how many jobs are taken up by PRs and foreigners. And I have some numbers here. Singaporean and PR stands at almost 2 million in terms of number of jobs currently filled. Foreigners, 1.1 million. In short, out of every 3 jobs, 1 is taken by foreigner. In 2010, there is 541 million PRs. Assuming all PRs have a job, it means out of every 2 jobs, only 1 is taken up by Singaporean. On behalf of this CCK voter, I would like BAP candidates to shed some light on this. Singaporeans has always needed foreigners to help us develop our economy. We definitely need the top tier because when they come, they bring money, they bring expertise, and they bring finances and businesses to us. At the bottom end, we need them as well because these are the jobs that locals shun. The middle tier is the skilled workers and professionals. This is the group we do not really need them. These are the good paying jobs that we must prepare Singaporeans for. Our education system must prepare Singaporeans to take on these jobs, provide scholarships, provide training, prepare the ordinary Singaporeans for these jobs rather than opt for someone else. That is the reason why we are fighting hard on manpower policy. Employment pass holders are foreigners who work in Singapore earning 2008 or more per month. Currently, there is no quota, and there can be a company who has nearly all their employees on employment pass. We need to change that. NSP is raising the limit to 4,000 so that there will be employment opportunities for Singaporeans to work on these jobs. Good Singaporean jobs, good paying jobs. In conclusion, vote for policies that serve you. Ask your would-be MPs what are their policy positions. Why there is no quota imposed on company employing foreigners on employment pass earning 2008 to 4,000. What is their position on tax chart for the top income earner? Vote for NSP!